Welcome to the Alan and Aaron Sports Talk Radio Show. We're joined here with the one and only Dana Coolwell. How you doing today?
Yeah, I'm great. How you going?
I'm doing excellent. Thank you so much for joining us. Really appreciate it. All the way from Australia.
Yeah, no, thanks for having me. Yeah,
You're welcome. So we'll start right there. How does it feel to be the Australian Super Featherweight Champion?
yeah, it feels awesome. Big year, and a great way just to finish it off with that belt around my waist. Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, it is. It really is awesome for you to have a kind of a bump in the road in the year and then end up here strong.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's talk about that night of how you just took it in and got the belt and just like has it sunk in yet?
Yeah, it did. It took a while. It took, I think, pretty much all night until I finally went back to my room because pretty much straight away after I got my hand raised and the belt around, I just went and thanked everyone. Like seeing all my friends, family came out, went around, did all the trips, hugs, and gave my mum a call because she wasn't actually there at the time. And then just the night went so fast, and then finally laid back down in the room, and I was just like, yeah, raised my hands again. It was awesome.
It really is. And you
Yeah.
did one heck of a job boxing too. And one of the things that a lot of boxers, they kind of underestimate is the jab. Talk about how effective your jab is and why you've perfected it to the point you have.
That was the game plan going into it. It's just if I can't hit him with my jab, I won't be able to hit him with anything. So we're just practicing on doubling, even tripling it up, and that's what we did. And that's what I did in the fight. Yeah, doubled, tripled it up, got my range, and everything just came off that, really.
Yeah, I mean, you just boxed beautifully, and then you hit him with that shot. Did you think you were going to get a knockout in this contest?
No, I didn't actually. After I heard him, I think it was the 8th or 6th round, and then after that, I was starting to feel a bit fatigued too. But then I felt I was up, so I was like, all right, I'll just take it to the scorecards. I'll just stay smart and just keep pinging him at my range. And then that shot was just perfectly timed. I guess, yeah, I just timed it, and then that was it. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was just very impressive that, you're only less than 10 fights in and you hit him with such a shot that some guys who have 20, 30 fights don't get.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
well, I think that's the thing too. Like with 8-ounce gloves, you don't have to put a lot in it too. You just time it. Yeah. Timing is key as well, I reckon.
Yeah. So that's awesome. And talk about your support system, like your sponsors. Do you have any sponsors still currently now?
Yeah, I got a few. I got like gloves and that Power Box. They supply all my gloves and like sparring gear and that. And I got one major one who like helps a bit financially at Prestige Patios. He's a good friend of my coach as well, and he's pretty much helped me from the start. And also Fatality, they supply like my training gear, like sports attire and stuff. They're my main ones, and I got a few other ones who are just jumping on board who obviously are also a massive help. But yeah, all of them, they all like mean a lot. Obviously, helps me a lot, and it's just great having all the support.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Anytime you have support in the boxing world, that's always a great thing. And we had to kind of reschedule this interview because you, I guess, get off work. Do you also work outside of this?
Yeah, I was working like a bakery.
Okay.
Bakery, yeah. They're pretty actually flexible too. They understand with my boxing and that. My manager, yeah, is actually quite supportive too. It's great.
So, yeah, so that's amazing. You do something and you box. So that's outstanding.
Hopefully in the next few years, I can just switch to full-time training.
And is that your goal, is to make your career? And
100%, yeah.
And a lot of people don't know a lot about you. Tell us how you got started in boxing.
Originally, I was just playing footy over here, football, which is rugby league. And I seen a boxing gym open up, and I just went there for fitness pretty much, just to get fitter. And then I started sparring, and then I just fell in love with it more and more. And then as that season finished, I had my first amateur fight, and then I just never looked back. It's been all since then. Yeah, it's been great.
It has been.
The journey, ever since. With the same coach seat as well since day one.
Okay, that's awesome that you've had the same coach. Yeah, so a lot of people probably wouldn't realize that. And what are your goals now at this point, now that you got the Super Featherweight Championship? What are your immediate goals now?
Next year, hopefully either defend it or look for like a regional belt. and start building my ranking and getting a bit better, higher ranked, and then just the bigger fights that build my career in the right path.
Wow, that's awesome. That you got a
Yeah.
track mind of where you're gonna go, and
Yeah,
yes, and
I'm pretty much I'll be back into it. Just sort of had last week and this week just cruisy, just to relax a bit, let the body relax and the mind reset, and then back into training and hopefully looking March or so next year again.
yeah, so that's awesome. And with technique and with jabs, particularly, what is some advice you give somebody who wants to get better at throwing a jab?
I would say just practice it like repetitively, whether it be shadow boxing, on the bag, and then main thing is bringing it straight back to your chin. I find because a lot of people too, like especially over like a 10-round fight, you start to get lazy with the jab. Obviously, you can get countered fairly easy.
Uh-huh.
I reckon just bringing it straight back, mixing the angles up too, and the height changes. Obviously, jab to the body. Who does that well is Mayweather. If you watch him, he jabs to the body very well. He's one of the my favorite fighters that I like to work my jab. I'll just try to replicate. Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. That a lot of people don't know that about Floyd, that he does throw to the body.
Yeah,
Do that
that's one of my favorite punches of him. Yeah, that body, and then he sets up the feint body, and then rear hand to the head.
Yeah, so you're right about that. He's that's your favorite boxer right now?
Yeah, right now it was him and Rigondo, but obviously Floyd being retired and Rigondo on the end of his career. They were my two of this generation, and also Andre Ward.
Oh wow. So yeah, a lot of guys from the US, Andre Ward, Flavor Floyd. That's amazing. And from a personal standpoint, do you have a significant other, a family, so that people know?
I got a partner. Yeah.
Okay.
Her name's Rebecca. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Great.
I live with her. Yeah.
Okay. So you have a partner. So I know that some of the people on my show would ask that. They would ask.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So, we're looking forward to following your career. How could we support you here at the Alan and Aaron Sports Talk Radio Show?
Just by even doing this is a massive support.
Yes.
Maybe a few shout outs or whatever. Like, I'm very grateful for every opportunity I get, pretty much. So even this is awesome.
Oh, yes.
Anything that you can do, I'd appreciate it. Yeah.
Yeah, I will definitely spread the word, because one of the things is that Floyd is a great marketer. He knows how to market and promote himself, and that's something that a lot of boxers need to do in this day and age.
Yeah, especially with social media being free and like everyone having access to, so to take advantage of sort of every opportunity, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. And speaking of social media, how can people follow you? Tell them that your site.
Just on Instagram, just Dana Coolwell. So it's DANACOOLWELL. And then same with Facebook and Twitter is Dana Coolwell 99.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And one of the persons that helped set up this interview was Glenn Earnshaw.
I've been talking to him too. Yeah, he's been messaging me. Yeah, I didn't realize that you had messaged me, but I think you might have got the time wrong too, because you messaged me at 1:30 time here. It was only just 2:30 not long ago. Yeah.
Okay. That hour difference.
Because I felt bad for a second. Yeah, I felt bad. I was like, oh no, did I mess it up? And I was like, no, because
that did rear his head, because with Paul Briggs, he's in Sydney, Australia, and there's an hour difference. And since that interview, it's messed us both up with our time.
Yeah. I was thinking that. Yeah, I was like, oh, which time? Yeah, there's an hour difference there, because I'm in Queensland time. Yeah.
Okay.
Different
I apologize about that.
That.
Yeah, because there is a difference in time, but we'll get it right. Yeah. So he wanted 2 signed photos, one for him, one for me. If you could kindly do that for him, that'd be great for Glenn Earnshaw.
Yeah. Or what? Any type of photo, or
for yourself? For a signed photo of you.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what he's hoping for.
Yeah. All right. I think he might have mentioned that actually now. Yeah. Try and get that to him. Yeah.
So make sure you follow through and get that to him, because I'll never hit the end of it.
Yeah. Yeah, right now, Aussie boxing is actually kind of on the up too, which is good. Like with George Kambosos winning that massive title, big fight over there. Did you
Oh
watch
yeah.
that fight?
I did watch that fight,
Yeah,
and he fought one heck of a fight. What are your thoughts
yeah.
on how he won that fight?
It's just I think everyone sort of underestimated how hungry he was. He just went in there and just did everything he said he was going to do. Really, if you like look
Yeah.
back on it, he said he was going to stand there and not back down from the start, which he did, and just that high work rate and change up with that lead hand too. In the mid rounds, just bringing that jab hook, snapping it around, and I was just setting everything off too.
Yeah, and you're right. He fought. He wanted a batter. I mean, that's the thing.
Yeah,
He just wanted it that much better. And I
you could
heard he
just
just
see it.
came
Yeah,
back to the airport from Australia. Did you get a chance to see him
yeah.
there?
No, I didn't get. He was in a different state. Yeah,
Okay.
he's down. Down New South, I think. Yeah, so a bit of a flight for me too. But
Yeah, but
it
that
was
just
pretty
goes to
cool to
show
see
you.
that.
No, I'm sorry. Good.
No, I was just saying, yeah, it's pretty cool to see everyone out there and supporting him because, yeah, that's a massive achievement, huge for Aussie boxing right now.
It is because just like that. I mean, you can get an opportunity and then be a superstar. He
Yeah,
was here down in Miami, which is not too far from me, and he was treated like a superstar.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, he deserves it. He's pretty much just done everything he said he was going to do. He went over there and just took everything, earned it. Yeah, the hard way too.
He did. He did. I mean,
Yeah,
that's impressive. So if you ever get in the trenches, think about George
yeah,
Kambosos, that
yeah.
it could get down to that.
That inspiration. Yeah, look for that. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
There's also another Aussie fighter fighting on the Jake Paul undercard.
Yes.
Liam Parrott. Yeah, he's great. He's a good boxer too. Very slick. I've worked with him a bit in sparring and that. Yeah,
Okay. Great. So
yeah, he's really good. He's really slick. Yeah,
I'll make sure I check him out because that fight is where I'm at, about 25 minutes away in Tampa.
oh yeah,
So
yeah.
I'll try to definitely tune into that and make sure I look at that. And this is your sparring partner and good friend.
Yeah, good friend. Yeah, and he's helped me a lot. Yeah, with sparring in the last, I think, about a year. We've been working together a fair bit. Yeah. He's a super lightweight. Yeah, so
Wow.
140. Yeah, 140.
Yeah, I mean, it takes a real warrior to get in the ring and do what you guys do. And if somebody wants to aspire to be a boxer, what are some of the things that you've learned, both good and bad, in your short, your boxing career?
Just good. Just a mindset. Like the mindset thing behind it. Like really believing and it's the most rewarding but most unforgiving too, I'd say. Like there's nothing quite like the feeling getting in that ring and when you get your hand raised after all the work put in. It's just the best feeling, yeah, personally, and other fighters would know that feeling. The worst thing I would find is, yeah, heartbreak, obviously, losses, and running personally. All the running.
How much running do you typically do on average?
Quite a lot. I run every day, pretty much, yeah, every day. Mix between short sprints, long sprints, and yeah, obviously long runs.
Yeah, at least I don't feel so bad because I dislike running too.
Yeah,
That's my least favorite exercise. I'd rather lift weights than to
yeah, yeah.
run. So how do you
Yeah,
mentally deal with that?
just getting up and doing it. Yeah, try not to think about it too much, warming up and just going, really. Because if you sit around too long, you just don't want to do it, and then you just gotta get up and go. I find, yeah.
So you keep busy. How many hours do you work usually at your job on average?
Around 35-ish a week.
Oh yeah, so almost full time.
35, almost full time. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Not always though. Some days they give me a few extra days off. Like I just let them know if I got a sparring day here and there. They give me those days off, so it's pretty good. Yeah, and I got weekends off because I train weekends.
Okay.
Yeah, so it works out pretty well. Yeah.
You keep busy. You're working during the week,
Yeah.
and the weekends you're training.
Yeah, training pretty much doing everything every day. Yeah, keep them real busy.
Is Is there any particular fighters you have maybe on your short list that you have in mind at this time?
No, not really. To be honest, right now it's kind of hard to say because I'm sort of on that on the national level. I'm sort of on that breaking point now that I've won the belt. So, just any fight, I'll take like any fight that makes sense and that excites me too. Yeah.
Okay, so definitely we got to look forward to your next fight and
Yeah.
see what you're doing. And I mean, you just got the belt, so it's like it's taking it all in.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Have you become a celebrity in your area?
A small one, slightly. Yeah, a few people coming up, friendly faces, and just congratulating me, and it's great to see. Yeah, a fair few people, even from when I work, they tuned in and watched the fight, and as I seen them in the 7, and they were congratulating me, so it's pretty nice.
Yeah, I mean, you just turn it around. I mean, it's just unbelievable. You know,
Yeah.
a lot of people sometimes don't take a setback well, and you went ahead and got a belt out of it.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, so it's just great, and even being like sort of the underdog I was, people thought I was taking 2 hard fights back to back. Like my last fight, stepping up a division, and then taking that hard fight, and then coming back down, fighting another big puncher and a great fighter. Yeah, it's just great way to finish the year.
It really is. I mean, I know that you were on paper the underdog. Did you
Yeah.
feel as if you were the underdog? Like, did you really think I have a good shot of winning?
Yeah, I always felt I could beat him. Yeah.
Okay.
I just try to block out all that noise. Yeah, don't let it affect me. I just
Yeah.
like to focus on what I got to do and listen to my corner and team. Yeah.
Well, that's definitely something you're gonna need to do in the boxing arena because
Yeah.
somebody's always got something to say.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. There's always, it's quite a lot of voices out there, yeah, want their piece in it to say, yeah.
Well, that's great for people to aspire to, is that even though you were underdog, in your own heart, you felt as if you were going to win this fight. That shows a lot about your character and your mindset. So for younger people who want to watch and watch the interview, speak a little bit about that mindset that you had, that I'm going to do what my coaches and I'm going to win.
Just, basically believe in yourself, believe in your training, like trusting the process. And definitely believe in the people who also believe in you, because then you can't be beaten really. You've got a good, strong team behind you, and you got a great mindset. Yeah.
That's awesome. That's words to live by.
Yeah, definitely.
But we really appreciate you joining us here on the Allen and Aaron Sports Talk Radio Show. I know Glenn will look forward for those photos.
Yeah.
One for him and one for me.
Yeah, I'll send him a message quickly after this, and let him know, how it all went. Yeah.
Any words to your fans out there that are watching this interview about yourself that they may not already know?
No, I'm fairly an open book, but just thank you for the support, continuous support for everyone, and I love everyone, who supports me.
Right, and happy holidays to you and your family. Definitely stay
you
safe,
too.
stay healthy. And I know it's not a big fun task to run, but keep doing what you're doing, and we'll look forward to seeing you in your next fight.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
You're
Great
welcome.
to meet you and talk to you.
Same here. We'll look forward to following your next fight and having you on our show in the future.
Definitely. Yeah. Look forward to it.
All right. Take care of yourself. God bless. Take care now.